Welcome to Peppy Learning Solutions. Using this video, you are going to learn about control flow statements in Java programming language. Topics covered in this video are what is control flow statement, decision making, looping, branching. What is control flow statement? Statements inside your source files are executed from top to bottom. It is called sequential execution. Control flow statements enable your program to conditionally execute particular block of code using decision making, looping, branching statements. Execution happen using Boolean result. Boolean means true or false. The expression is evaluated to Boolean, which is yes or no. Based on that, the control flow statement will be executed. Decision making. Decision making allows you to make a decision based upon the result of a condition. If then else, switch are the decision making statements. Let's see them programmatically. I have already opened Eclipse. In the Learn Java project, right click on source folder, new, package, com.peppy.control. On the newly created package, right click, new, class, decision making. First, I want to create a method for if then. So for that, I'm going to write a method called getGrade. It expects integer marks as a input and it returns a string. As soon as you give the method body, your compiler says this method must return a result of type string. So create a string variable called grade equal to null, return grade. Now we have satisfied compiler requirements. You have to write your code before the return statement. So here, if marks greater than 60 and marks less than 80, set grade equal to B. I'll write one more condition. If marks greater than 80, set grade equal to A. Now to execute this program, right click on control package, new, class, decision making demo, main method, create an object for decision making, now decision dot, you can see a method in blue color, getGrade. I want to mention here 78 marks. Now this method will return a string for me. So what I do is I will capture this variable in a string grade info equal to decision.getGrade. I want to print the grade for this marks, grade for 78 marks plus grade info. Save it. When you execute this program, you can see grade for 78 marks is B. So here it is, if marks greater than 60 and marks less than 80, then set value as B. Next, we'll see if then else. I'm going to write a method above the getGrade. It is for convenience. You can write the method anywhere in the program. Here I want to write a method getResult, which takes input as marks and it returns string which is result. In the body, create a string variable result equal to null, return result. I want to write the logic here. If marks greater than 60, result equal to pass, else result equal to fail. I am passing input as marks. If marks greater than 60, then result set as pass, else result set as fail. To execute this program, go to decision making demo, call the method decision dot get result. I want to give a marks as 68. Now it is going to return a string variable. I'm going to store that one in the result info variable. Now I want to print the result here. Result for 68 marks. Result info. Save it. When you execute this program, you can see results for 68 marks is pass. Let's look at switch statement. For that, I want to create a method called getSchedule. I'm writing the method above the getResult. GetSchedule. Here my input is string, which is day, and it is going to return a string variable. So create a string variable, schedule equal to null, return schedule. Now I want to create a switch statement here. Always take help of tool. Now type SWIT, give control space. It will show you switch case statement. Double click on that. Your switch statement is generated. Here the input which takes for switch is key. In the key, what we want to take is day. Now the days are Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So case here I say is Monday. In case Monday, what I want to do is schedule equal to theory classes. Now I want to write another case. For that, what I do is simply copy this and paste here, and I change the case to Friday. In case it is Friday, lab classes. In the default, I want to mention schedule equal to theory and lab classes. Here what I am doing here is, when I pass a day, if it is Monday, it will return me as theory classes. If it is Friday, lab classes. If it is not matching Monday or Friday, then it is going to return me theory and lab classes. This is called switching. So to execute this program, save it and go to decision making demo. Decision dot get, you can see here, schedule. I'm passing here as Friday. Now it will return me a string argument which I'm going to store in string schedule info equal to. Now I want to print this sysout. Schedule for Friday is schedule info. When I execute this program, you can see schedule for Friday is lab classes. Looping. Looping is used to execute a block of code several number of times. For, while, do while are the looping statements. Let's do it programmatically. First, for, close the existing classes, clear the console, right click on control, new, class, looping, finish. I want to print names. So my method name is print names, and it takes input as string array names, and my return type is void because I'm not going to return anything. I just want to print the values here. Now I'm going to take a help of for to loop the values of names and print it. Type FOR, give control space. So you will see various options here. You choose the first one, iterate over array, double click on it. Your compiler is smart enough to take the input types and utilize in the method body. Here the input type names has taken as part of the for loop. So how does for works? First there is a initialization, where does the loop starts. Second one is a condition, how long the loop can be executed, and increment operator. It increments one value so that the condition will be evaluated every time. This can be either increment or decrement based on the business logic. Here what I want to do is I want to print the names. Sysout names of I. So here this is the index value where index starts from 0 here. Now to execute this program, create a new class called looping demo, new class looping demo. Click on public static void main, finish. Now here I want to create a object for looping, loop equal to new looping. Loop dot. You can see print names which is expecting string array. So now we have to have a string array first to pass this to the loop. Let's go and create a string array student names equal to new string array. I'm passing the values here itself. Ravi, Giri, Siri. So now string array is ready. I want to pass this to print names. Now when I execute this program, you can see the output as Ravi, Giri, Siri. Let's say I want to have a numbers along with their names. For that, go to looping class. Before you are printing name in the sysout, add I plus, give some space so it looks nice, and plus. Guys, for time being you follow the syntax as it is. Now when I print this, ideally what happens is it will print 0 Ravi, 1 Giri, 2 Siri. Why? Because the index starts from 0. For that, what I want to do is I want to give I plus 1, and I'm keeping this in the braces so that it will evaluate first, and after that it will append with the names. Save it. In looping demo, right click, run as Java application. Now you see 1 Ravi, 2 Giri, 3 Siri. This is how you can use the for loop. Let's look at while loop. For this, I go to looping class. My method here is print total. The input which I am going to take is integer array, which is sales values, and the return type is void because I'm not going to return anything. I want to print the value here. So here, first of all, let us understand the while loop. Come little down, type while, give control space. You can see iterate with enumeration, iterate with iterator, while loop with condition. Choose the while loop with condition. So what is the condition here? The condition is I want to add all the sales values and I want to print the total sales value. For that, first of all, I want to create a variable called counter equal to 0. Then I want to write a condition counter less than sales values dot length. Now when you compare this with for loop, your initialization is done with integer count equal to 0. Your condition is done I less than name start length. Here counter less than sales value start length. Now you need to have an incrementer. So here you can mention counter plus plus. Now it is similar to a for loop. Now I want to write a condition here in the while loop. What I want to do is I want to take each sales value and I want to add it to the total value. For that, create a variable integer total sales equal to 0. Now in the while loop, total sales equal to total sales plus each sale value. So it is counter. Now I got this value. Once this is done, I want to print the value here. Sysout total sales. To execute this program, go to looping demo, type loop dot, this time print total, which expect integer array. Let me create an integer array here. Sales figures. I have given this 10, 20, 30s for simplicity. So take this sales figure variable and pass it to the print total method. When I execute this program, I can see the output as total sales is 60, which is nothing but 10 plus 20 plus 30. Do while. Do while is similar to while, where it got one additional capability. First, the evaluation of the statements will happen, then it will look for condition. Go to looping class. I want to create a method called getAverage. So my method is getAverage, and it's going to take integer array as input, integer marks. I'm not going to return anything, so my return type is void, and I'm giving here Ctrl Shift F so it formats nicely. So here I want to write do, and at the end while. This is how the syntax. What I want to do here is, so I'm creating integer count equal to 0. Second, integer total marks equal to 0. First, what I want to do is I want to have total marks equal to total marks plus, from the marks I'm going to get the value count. Now here I'm going to evaluate the condition in the while loop where count less than marks dot length. So the condition here is I have a count variable which is initialization. I have a total marks which is combining each time the marks value. Now I have to increase the counter here, count plus plus. So once I execute this program, I get a total marks. Now I want to get an average for that. For that, what I do is sysout average marks is plus, I'm opening closing braces here because I'm evaluating the condition here. Here total marks by count. Save it. When I execute this program, go and create loop dot get average. This expects integer array of marks. So integer array of marks equal to new integer of 86, 74, 63. So now my integer marks array is ready. Copy this, and by default the name which has taken in the get average method is marks. When I execute this program, you can see the output is average marks 74. So which is 86 plus 74 plus 63 by 3. Branching. Branching used to terminate, escape, get out of the execution of loop. Break, continue, return are the branching statements. We have already seen break in the switch statement. When you want to break the functionality, you can use break. Let us see continue. For that, let me create a new class called new class branching finish. I want to create a method called get negative total. Get negative total. Here my input is integer array profits, which returns nothing. I want to print the values here. I would like to print the negative profits value here. Take help of for, control space, for iterate over array. Here it has taken profits. Now what I am interested is only the negative profits. Create a variable called integer negative profit total equal to 0. Now in the for loop I check for a condition if profits of the index greater than 0, then I want to continue. I don't want that to be evaluated. Continue. Else I want the value to be added to the negative profit total. Negative profit total equal to negative profit total plus profits of your index. So once I am done with this, I want to print the negative total value. After your for loop, give sysout negative profits plus negative profits total. Save it. So to execute the program, create a new class called branching demo. Public static void main finish branching branch equal to new branching branch dot. You can see the method get negative total. It is expecting integer array. For that, go above to your object integer array profit figures equal to new integer of 25 minus 4 85 minus 7. I am ready with my integer array. I want to pass this to get negative total. When I execute this program, I should see negative total value as minus 11. Execute this program. You see negative profits is minus 11 because when you see in the branching class, I am just interested in the negative values. If the profits of index greater than 0, then continue, because it is not going to evaluate rest of the loop. Return. We are aware of return. Return is used to return the values to the method. When the compiler finds return, it will not execute rest of the code. That's it guys. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please do subscribe to my channel. Thank you.